Yo, what's up, guys? This is Under Kenshin here, and getting complete for NBA 2K12 Rivals Week. That happened, a great game, an entire 7 uploads, and now it's time for the Bracketology update. Another update for 2 days on January 26th because a bunch of updates since the conference was begun. So here's the bracket watch. You saw still the same as top overall seed Purdue. First team out Gonzaga. Last team in TCU. And because of last time the Mountain West reaching the Sweet 16, the fact, which is the San Diego State and BYU that have when they moved the original Mountain West, moved up to Western Coast Conference, and then they moved the Big 12 as part of the redeployment. So here's on the bubble. We have the last four byes: Villanova, Northwestern, Mississippi State, and Colorado. Last four in: Boise State, Texas, Providence, and TCU. First four out: Gonzaga, Ole Miss, Kansas State, and Cincinnati. And the next four out: Florida, Wake Forest, Nevada, and Virginia. There is a bunch of the 68 teams. They only have three Midwest changes. 9 seed Villanova is moved down to 9 seed, as well Duke moved down to 5. At State is moved up to number 12. East, you saw the many changes. We got Indiana State is moved up in the new field. Kentucky is moved up down to number 4 since they fell short to South Carolina. Providence is moved in the new field. There's the first four. TCU is moved down the first four. Dayton is moved up to number 3, held surprisingly without Open Toppin. And Vermont is moved in the new field again. Mississippi State is moved down to 10, and Sam Houston State is moved up to number 15. In the West region, we got a bunch of changes in the West. St. John's and New Mexico is moved up in 8 and 9. Grand Canyon is moved down to 12. Sanford is moved up to number 13. Utah State is moved up to 6. St. Mary's is moved down to 11. Creighton is moved up to number 3. Memphis and Boise State is moved down to 7 and 10 in the first four. Texas back in the new field. And then finally in the South, we saw Green Bay Phoenix is in the new field alongside Quinnipiac and Colorado is in the 16, 10, and 15. Princeton is moved up down to 11 and moved up to number 9 is South Carolina. So anytime, anyway, continue Google Sheets and Bracketology update. Forgot to dash right here in the name of Bracketology update. So hopefully you enjoy this video and continue. We will continue NBA 2K12 and the Bracketology update. At least gonna happen there if the NHL will will be the first half since the All-Star will have the break on the 2024 All-Star break. Will we have what the 2024 All-Star break, which is the All-Star break will release on February 3rd. So still not yet to finish. Was playing February 3rd at home, not yet the fun, not yet the All-Star break since the All-Star will be rest. So enjoy this video, subscribe, and hopefully in the next video on our Bracketology. First things up, Purdue facing the winner of Delaware State or Lafayette. Purdue will win this game. Villanova will defeat Texas A&M. Duke will take out over App State. Baylor over Charlotte. Hey, don't talk. San Diego State will take out over Oregon. That happened. Auburn will take out over Morehead State. Northwestern over the Utah, and Kansas will win over South Dakota State. Next up in the second round, Purdue will defeat Villanova. Duke will take out over Baylor. San Diego State will take out over Auburn, and Kansas will take out over Northwestern. Sweet 16, we got Duke will defeat Purdue, trying to click with the Purdue Boilermakers, and Kansas to defeat San Diego State. In the final spot of the Midwest Elite 8, I have to go to Kansas, won't easily destroy over Duke. Move on in the East, we got UConn will defeat Eastern Kentucky. Hold on a second, did they change it? Nope. They didn't change it, so there's nothing. Texas Tech over Nebraska. Iowa State over Indiana State. Kentucky would defeat Akron. Florida Atlantic would defeat either Providence or TCU. Dayton would defeat over Vermont. Mississippi State would defeat over Crimson. And Wisconsin son over Sam Houston State. Second round in the East, we got UConn will pass over Texas Tech. Kentucky will win over Iowa State in a close matchup. Florida Atlantic will take out over Dayton. And Wisconsin will defeat over Mississippi State. Sweet 16 in the spot. I have to go with Kentucky will upset over UConn. And Wisconsin will take out Florida Atlantic. And in trivia, I have the rematch of the 2014 National Championship and the rematch of the 2014 and 15 Final Four. Kentucky versus Wisconsin. I have to go the Wildcats for knockoff over Wisconsin to move on to the Final Four. Next up in the South region, we got Houston versus Green Bay. I have to go Houston will win. Seton will defeat South Carolina. Oklahoma and McNeese State, I have to go Oklahoma will win. Illinois will have to beat Drexel. Princeton, we're gonna upset over Colorado State. Marquette will win over High Point. Michigan State will win over Colorado, and Tennessee will take out Quinnipiac. Next up in the second round, Houston versus St. Paul. I have to go the Cougars will win. Oklahoma will pass over Illinois. Marquette would easily take out over Princeton, and Michigan State will upset over Tennessee. Next up in the Sweet 16, I have to go upset here as Oklahoma takes out over Houston, and then Marquette Michigan State is rematch of the Elite 8 in the Sweet second round, and I'm gonna take the not able to repeat. So let's repeat for the Michigan State Spartans will upset over Marquette, and then finally Oklahoma versus Michigan State. I have to go Michigan State will move on to the Final Four. And finally in the West region, North Carolina versus the winner of Jacksonville State or Central Connecticut. I have to go the Tar Heels. St. John's will take out over New Mexico. Grand Canyon will upset over BYU. Alabama will take out over Sanford, St. Mary's, and Utah State. I have to go the Gales will win. Creighton will take down over Eastern Washington. Memphis facing the winner of either Boise State or Texas. I have to go the Memphis will win. And Arizona will take out UC Davis. Trying to click the button accidentally continues. Next up in the second round, North Carolina and St. John's. I have to go the Tar Heels will win. Alabama will win over the Grand Canyon. Creighton will take out over the St. Mary's. And the Arizona Wildcats beats over Memphis. Next up in the Sweet 16 in the West, North Carolina and Alabama. I went before the trivia. That happened earlier, so Luka Doncic getting 73 points. That was in Mavericks franchise history to make a single game. And then the latest Suns, that Devin Booker got 62 points, not about fell short against the Indiana Pacers. So I have the North Carolina, Alabama here. I have to go to Tar Heels. And Creighton will upset over Arizona. Well, going to the Elite 8. In the Elite 8 spot, sorry, Creighton Blue Jays not reaching the Final Four. So I'm gonna go to Tar Heels will win over the Creighton. Now it's time for the Final Four teams. We got Kansas versus North Carolina, Kentucky versus Michigan State. In the first spot of the Final Four, we got Kansas versus North Carolina, rematch of the 2022 National Championship where the North Carolina fell to Kansas in the final shot. That happened in the final few seconds and pick the comeback to Kansas victory. So I have to go North Carolina will win. Kentucky versus Michigan State. And this is not the rematch. It is not in a non-champions classic. So I have to go to Kentucky. We're going to the national championship. In the national championship round, North Carolina versus Kentucky. I have to go to Tar Heels. Wins the national championship, and the total points of the game of the day is gonna use 14 points. And now, boom, that's it. It's over. That's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, another update of the Bracketology update. So next up will be another update for another update from Germany. Next update will on the February 3rd. So hopefully if the BC work either decide move to February 4th, if they decide they'll have the 2 games or double header, or if each team will gonna make it. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. See you in the next video. In the next video, we'll have upcoming games other in the HP Press Book following the NHL first half Stanley Cup predictions. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, and good night, everyone, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.